Hi, and welcome to the new section, Deploying an Application on Docker. In this section, we will be first starting with building and running our MongoDB Docker service, then Docker Hub, and finally Docker Compose. Now we move on to the first video of this section that deals with building and running our MongoDB Docker service. In this video, we're going to take a look at creating the Dockerfile to build MongoDB, which will have all the information such as base image, port to be exposed, how to install the MongoDB service, and so on. We will follow this architecture to deploy our application, where we are deploying our application and MongoDB in separate Docker instances, as it is recommended to always keep your application and data separate. Now, let's log into your Docker master account and create a Docker file with the name Dockerfile using these contents. Save this file as Dockerfile. Before we move ahead, let's understand its different modules. This code will tell you to pull the Ubuntu public image from the Docker Hub and make it the base image on which this command needs to be run. Here the code is similar to the one where we execute these commands manually for MongoDB. However, in this case, it is automatically taken care of by Docker. Next is the volume part, which is kind of optional. It is creating mountable directories where we can store the data to keep it safe in an external volume. This highlighted code is to expose the ports by which users or clients will be able to communicate with the MongoDB server. Once you have saved the file, execute this command to build the image. Building an image can take around 4 to 5 minutes, depending on the internet bandwidth and system performance. This is the output you will get after running the docker build command. As it's showing a successful build, you can now see the images list to validate whether the image with the mentioned tag name is present or not. Use Docker Images command to list the images. Here on the screen you can see the list of Docker images available. Awesome, our image is present. Now let's run the MongoDB service on the master Docker machine using the command as seen here. Sorry, we forgot to run this with the super user privileges. In the output, you will get a random Docker ID as highlighted. Let's check the state of the Docker container by executing the docker ps command. It should have an output similar to this. A very few developers as well as sysadmins know that there is an HTTP interface for the MongoDB service, which we exposed using port 28017. So if we try to access master IP address in the browser, we will see a similar screen. Awesome, our MongoDB is up and running now. Here we have come to the end of this video.